it over to my two EICs, they're editors-in-chief. So I really try to stay in the shadows in this class, and it really is a student-run paper. So they do everything. They even come to back-to-school night. So Eliana and Rylan are going to take over, and I don't think they want the mic.
Oh, I think you can hear us.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to journalism. I'm Eliana, I'm a senior, and I am one of our co-editors-in-chief.
My name's Rylan. I'm the other co-editor-in-chief, and I'm also a senior.
Okay, so journalism is a 5th period class. We are basically completely student run, and we produce the school newspaper. It publishes roughly once a month, and we're called the Falcon newspaper. And all of your students are in it writing articles for us, designing for us. Like, we put together the whole thing every month, from topics to like publishing, like publication stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what we do here.
So there's a ton of leadership opportunities in journalism, and so when you come in for your first year, you start out as a staff writer, and then there's a range of positions. So there's EIC, which is Eliana and I, a section editor, social media editor, managing editor, business editor, senior manager, copy editor, and staff writer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are kind of just an overview of a couple different sections that are applicable to your students. EIC, that's me and Rylan, we run the whole class, basically. Our section editors are responsible for coming up with topics and assigning articles to the rest of the staff members to write, and then they go back and they each take a page of in a section, and they each get to design those. Senior personals and spreads are where a lot of the new staff get to come in and interview different people. That's where they get to show their design skills and kind of practice that and get a hold on that, so that they're ready for when they want to try out for leadership positions the following years.
So the staff learns a lot in this class besides just writing articles. So we work with Photoshop and InDesign to design our pages. They obviously improve on their writing skills, their interviewing skills, because we do a lot of like student interview articles, photography skills, journalistic integrity and how to write an article with no bias, leadership skills, outreach skills, and community involvement.
So every semester they have certain requirements that they need to fulfill. So just so that you are aware of what they are, they write 2 articles per issue, and that doesn't mean they necessarily get published. But what we do is we collect all the articles, and then depending on what fits well with the page format and all that, then we select like 3 to 6 to be published per section. But they will definitely get published sometime in the year, at least once, probably more. But they write 2 articles per issue. They have to write 1 article per section per semester, so they get to see like all the different sections. 1 social media credit. We do have an Instagram where we publish like smaller events around CV that need coverage. 1 rolling topic, which is like a news topic that comes a little bit later, and then 1 game coverage where they go to a sports game for CV and they cover it. So these are kind of the requirements that we have for them.
And then advertisements. So one way we get a lot of our funding for the newspaper so we can publish every month is thanks to ads that we publish in the newspaper. So if you know any businesses who may be interested, we have some contracts and letters for that if anyone wants any. Just, yeah, get one from Eliana and I at the end. And if like you have a business, you can email cvhsfalcon.business@gmail.com. Yeah.
Are there any questions? No. Okay. Does anyone want a ad contract or letter? Like, if you have any friends or